Hello, I'm Andy Friedlander, looking back at the latest Box Nation action replay. Las Vegas, the biggest fight of the century so far, tens of thousands of new Box Nation viewers, brilliant. Well, Saturday night super fight wasn't the only action on offer. As first, we went to the Messerhalle in Erfurt for Ola Afolabi's rematch with WBO Cruiserweight King Marco Huck. Captain Hook is nothing short of a hero in his adopted Germany, and the Londoner knew if it was going to be his night, he needed to come out banging from the first bell.
Good left hand from Huck right in the closing second.
The referee didn't count Afolabi's knockdown in the second.
Oh, well, I tell you what, that was a knockdown.
So he took it out on Hook in the third.
Bit of blood from the nose of Huck.
Ola was beginning to dominate, but like any good captain, Hook began to steer his ship out of trouble through the middle rounds.
Great shot!
Uppercut, beautiful uppercut.
An accidental headbutt drew blood in the seventh, but it didn't slow the German's relentless assault, and Afolabi was glad to hear the bell after the ninth.
Huge attack!
He's going to take it, he's going to take it. The bell's going to save him, the bell's going to save him.
Well, that didn't come a moment too soon, and the referee gets in there.
Ola was definitely still in it, but he had to start winning rounds, and war was declared. I'll leave John Rawling to describe the final seconds of this pulsating contest.
Afolabi surely had to win this last round.
Big burst.
And look at Huck!
This is straight out of a Rocky movie. This is incredible.
The bell's gone. Spine-tingling action. What a fight that was.
It was always going to be close, and the judges couldn't separate them, and Marco just managed to hold on to his belt. After the fight, Afolabi summed it up by saying, "Getting a draw in Germany is like getting a win. Well, maybe that win will come if a much-touted rematch is set up later on this year." So, after a great start to the night, we hit the strip for the double main event at the MGM Grand in Vegas. Sugar Shane Mosley was giving away 19 years to the Mexican superstar, and it was going to take something special from the five-time world champion to beat Saul Canelo Alvarez. Alvarez was defending his title for the fourth time. Sugar was defending a record of never getting knocked out. The fighters sounded each other out in the early exchanges, but it was clear from Mosley's aggression there was still fight in the old dog.
I tell you this, at his age, he's doing a pretty good job.
Shane was using his head, sometimes not within the rules. The 40-year-old had obviously prepared supremely for this fight, but if he was throwing more shots, Alvarez was landing more.
Look at the hand speed of Alvarez and the power.
Some shoeshine boxing in the eighth from Mosley entertained his fans, but the power punching from the champ brought the place alive.
Oh, nice uppercut. That one almost lifted Mosley off his feet.
Mosley needed a knockout, but it wasn't to be. And on this night, it was youth that overcame experience.
And the bell ends the fight. I would say everybody would like to see that one again. Terrific fight. The entire crowd is on its feet.
The crowd loved it. We loved it. Sensational performances from both fighters, and sadly, this may have been our last look at one of the all-time greats.
When you get the kids starting to beat you up, you might start promoting.
And so the stage was set for the big one. The stars were out in force as the money team made their entrance. But what teenage warbler Justin Bieber was doing there was anyone's guess. Mike, what do you think? Agreed. 42-0, Floyd Mayweather looked sharp. From the start, and his lightning jab combined with his reach advantage started to pay dividends.
Bangs him with the right hand.
Cotto's powerlift in the second proved nothing as Floyd began to mix it up.
And he's choosing to mix with Cotto.
Whatever Cotto tried, Mayweather had the answer.
Big one with an uppercut that time. Snaps the head back and Miguel Cotto.
Even when Cotto landed, he was paid back with interest.
This guy is some kind of fighter. You're watching a genius.
Miguel finally started to make his mark, drawing blood in the sixth. The breathtaking pace set by both fighters never let up, and Cotto was holding his own in this incredible battle.
Cotto may have stolen this round.
Mayweather was showing respect to the Puerto Rican hero, but he put his foot on the accelerator again in the latter stages.
When Mayweather's outside, he is untouchable.
But after a few verbals from Cotto in the final round, it was Mayweather who had the final word in a war that lived up to all expectations.
What a show Floyd Mayweather has put on.
So, how could we top the biggest night for Box Nation so far? Well, by announcing the biggest all-British fight for years. Yes, Coming up on July the 14th, it's David Haye versus Derek Chisora, and it will be live and exclusive on the undisputed home of British boxing, Box Nation. Woo! Can't wait for that one. I'm Andy Friedlander. See you again soon.